What's up, party goers? Little Diddy Freak Off members. I hope your all's day is good so far and you wander across this little video I'm gonna have for you fine ladies and gentlefish today. But I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit. As you can see from my amazing moniker, my name is the Sand King Mac. Just without the, so don't look up the, because you won't find it. But I'm going to have a little thing for you folks today. I haven't recorded a video in a very long time. I don't really record videos. I record maybe playing guitar, but that's about it. But I have always loved playing Call of Duty Zombies. I love playing all kinds of different games. And I want you to know that this is something I'd like to start. You know, I have plans for later future on different kind of things to do. So I'm very much going to deal with the upkeep. And I'm hoping some of you folks stay for the long run, the short run, or even the middle run, depending on how you're feeling on the time of day you're watching. You know, I would hope one day some folks wake up and go, I'm going to watch that YouTube video that he made last week. Oh, wait. It's dog water. I really shouldn't watch it. Sorry, I have a crippling nicotine addiction. And it is wallowing in my own self-pity. No, I'm just kidding. But, I'm sure there's going to be some zombies YouTuber like fucking Tim Hansen or Crazy Rob. You opened the door in round 3. It's like, I love you guys. But yes, I opened the door at round 3. Because I'm just built like that. But I would like to start playing more zombies for you folks. Start playing zombies in general. I fucking love Call of Duty. Oh, you could have fucking give me anything other than this, really? Damn it, come on. Hell yeah. But I've always been a very big fan of this game series. I've always loved the zombies, but just like any real zombies player, I stopped playing at Modern Warfare. I stopped playing at Black Ops 3 because I feel like when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies, the ultimate form of it's Black Ops 3. But I think every zombies YouTuber says that. Every one of them's like, well, if you want a good zombies game, you should play 3. It's not always the case, you know. There are some good zombies games. I like Cold War a little bit. It's not the best, but it is good. But, you know, it's just a fun game. And you're going to realize that every sentence that I have, I'm going to end with but, or I'm going to start with but, because, damn it, I love but. I need to get rid of this. This thing's a piece of shit. I can't stand this. I just... Bruh! I need points, not kills, god damn it. Come on. Is my leg getting pulled? Is there someone with a camera behind me? Is this a fucking Fousey Tube prank? If someone's like, hey man, you got pranked, man. Fucking joke's on you, asshole. Let's just enjoy this game of World at War. If I could fucking kill him. Christ. But I've been playing zombies since I was 8 years old. I know I've said it about 8 or 9 times now. Probably 8 to match up with my childhood exquisitions, if that's even a word. As you know of now, as you hear me talk, I was not a straight A kid in school. My grades probably spelled ACAD. A lot of C's and D's just know that the ACAD, the 2 C's, there are. And there is 2 D's as well. I was not a science kid. I don't care about Neil deGrasse, Mike Tyson, or whatever the fuck his name is, and tell me about some kind of economic crisis. Then have at it, but I ain't gonna listen. I've always had the mindset of if someone comes up to me and starts talking to me about science and wonders of the world, I'm not going to listen because I don't care. I just want to live. I live on the idea that if I want to live, I'm going to live. So this shit is probably one of the greatest things I've ever played. I've always loved Call of Duty Zombies. It's always been a very poignant thing for me. And it's just always been great, you know. And there are certain points where I have played so much of a certain map that I actually hate it now. And I'm going to be honest, you know, if the zombies community ever sees this and they figure out that I'm an average hater of such, I don't like Mob of the Dead. I don't like Shadows of Evil. I love Call of the Dead. I love Moon. I love maps where I have to physically rip my heart out to be able to play it. Okay, well, I don't want that. Well, actually, no, I want that. I've changed my mind. As you can see, I'm an indecisive little prick, and I'm going to stay that way until the day I die. I'll take it. I hate it, but I'll take it. But there's a little series I've wanted to come up with for a while, and something I've thought about but never really did anything with. And my idea is, and hear me out, I want to have a video where I use the console commands in World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. Not Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3 I have a different idea. But what I have in mind is I'm going to do a challenge series, and I'm just going to see how it goes for me. But, you know, there's a lot of challenge series. The one room challenge, the butter in your mom's ass challenge. There's the living in your bedroom under your bed challenge. You know, all favorites of mine. Every one of them is a favorite of mine. But, you know, I would like to change it up a little bit. The scopes of what would be a zombies game, I want to change it up. I think, you know, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of cool things you could do in a zombies game. And, you know, this is one of them. But in the higher rounds, you'll see me get a little bit more talkative, a little bit more like, oh god, I'm going to get my dick ripped off. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't played a game of World at War in a while because I wanted this to be raw. I wanted you guys to see the most gruelingly disgusting and frustrating shit that you will see in however old you are. Whether you're 32 or 5 years old, you're going to see me want to break my monitor, I swear. And it'll be a great show for all of us. Please, I want to get the little chain gun, the little... But I don't want that. But I've always loved the zombie series. Like I said, you know, it's been a very big thing for me since I was a kid. It isn't the first game I ever played. Oddly enough, the human being that I am. When I was 5 years old, I played my first game ever. And it wasn't a game for a kid. It wasn't like Count with Elmo or some shit. It was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's where I very much got my love of music. That's where I feel as though I went from a child to a man at such a young age. And I very much enjoyed it. You know, I'm a basic white bitch. I love my zombies games. I love my GTA games. But there are other... I reloaded the gun. Are you shitting me? I love my Call of Duty games. I love my zombies games. But you'll probably see other things on here. This isn't just going to be a zombies channel. You know, I love zombies games. I love Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 is okay. I think Black Ops 1's like peak zombies. But I absolutely adore fucking like games like TF2 and 7 Days to Die, which I've thought about making a 7 Days to Die series. You might see it on here. If you see it on here, you know I've decided on it. I won't ever say if I'll end up doing it. I'm just gonna do it. And then when you wake up on a Saturday morning and think, oh man, that Agent of Mitt put out a video again. What is it? And you figure out that it's dog water because the editing's bad, then you'll know exactly why. I'm not looking forward to it when I get blocked in the corner upstairs, which, yes, that's my plan. I'm not going to open up that couch, and I'm going to be honest, I'm help door gang. Whoa. I'm help door gang all the way. If you think anything otherwise, I'm going to rip your scrotum off. And if you think I don't have that power, just try me. I will find a way to come to your house and rip your scrotum off. I am not the one. I'm definitely the one that will rip your scrotum off. I'm not the one. God. I feel like I'm a little kid again playing this for the first time. At least I'm not one of those dudes that play a game and like try to capture the essence of playing it again by acting like they never played it. I hate that shit. I hate it when people will sit there and be like, I've never played this game before, when really they played it when they were like 12 and they've played it ever since. It's like, dude, you are not fooling me for shit. I don't believe that you've never played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I don't ever believe that you've never had a PS2. You know, like, I'm a PS2 guy. I've played PS2, I've played GameCube, but more PS2 than anything else. I think everybody should have owned a PS2 in their life. I think, you know, there was what? I guess Dreamcast counts around that time. It was Sega's last console. I'm already getting overrun. That's ridiculous. But I've always loved the PS2. You know, I I actually have a stack of PS2 games over here. I'm always an avid collector. You know, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to buy the $200 obscure game because it's obscure as shit. I'm going to buy... Don't touch me. I'm not into that. Get back. Bro really said, I don't speak that kind of tone. I don't want it. But like I was saying, I've always been a PS2 kid. I was since I was little. You know, I have vivid memories of when I was really young, when I was like 4, when my brother used to play Dangerous Hunts. And he would always do the same thing where he would just hunt a deer because he was too afraid to fight the bear or the lion. Which I get that, but how else are you supposed to grow your Dangerous Hunts balls and grow hair on your testicles if you're not going to kill the bear or the lion in the game? Oh shit. But he always did that. He never tried, but you know, he's the kind of guy that has up-to-date consoles and I don't. I have a computer, which people always, console wars, PC is definitely better. You know, light years better. I absolutely love my computer. I always had a PS4, always had a PS3, you know, but I love my computer. It does exactly what I need it to do. And that is turn on when I decide to play a game of TF2, die a few times, and then turn it off because I'm like, yeah, I'm bored already. But that's what I do, is I'll turn it on sometimes and I'll be like, I don't want to play this, fuck that. And that counts out the first quarter, baby. That's fucking round 10 in the books. Next, I am going to probably struggle. You're going to see me cry. You're going to hear me cry. And when I start whimpering, please, don't laugh. But, you know, like I said before, I'm very excited that I'm doing this kind of stuff. I feel like I've said it at least 10 times now, but I really cannot express enough that this is something I really enjoy. You know, of course, like any other guy, I have a day job, and it's definitely not this. You know, I don't even make anything enough to be able to wake up in the morning and think, I'm not going to do anything. My YouTube channel pays for my stuff. You know, I care about the subscribers in the sense of, you know, I love the people that watch. I'm very appreciative, and I always will be. Man, the MG42. God, this thing's evil. But wait till I get to the point where I start making like BO3 custom map videos. You know, that's something I'm really looking forward to one day, is doing that, because I really enjoy Black Ops 3. And, you know, World at War has custom maps, of course, but I'm going to be honest, I am not a tech-savvy guy. The most tech-savvy I can get is spraying my computer out with canned air. That's the most tech-savvy thing you're ever going to see or hear out of me. I might tell you once in a while, yeah, I blew my computer. I whipped out its little CPU, cock performance, underutilized, whatever the word means, I don't care. And I will just gobble it down like Sunday brunch, you know, I'm going to enjoy it. But as any other man, like I said, I have a day job. I don't work on computers all day. I'm not going to say what I do because it's not your business. It's not your beeswax. I ain't going to say it. But, yeah. But man, this shit's starting to get a little scary. I'll be a little honest. Okay. Man, this is speaking the ropes. That's me fucked, isn't it? Well, like I said, it has been a while since I played any kind of zombies game. I played a custom map the other day, and that seems to be about the ropes for me. Dems is the brakes. And with that being said, sadly, I have to say that this will be the first video on the channel. I didn't think it was going to end so soon, but I would like it to be one game just to kind of explain shit. Even though I didn't do a whole lot of explaining, I did a lot of bullshit. Either way, but thank you folks for tuning in to this very first video of whatever the hell you want to call this. But thank you, and I hope you folks have a great day. And please find yourselves a beautiful woman, touch some grass, and maybe, just maybe, settle down and have a child. Have a good day.